Hey folks, welcome back to Canada's Boxing Channel. Hope everyone's doing well. Odd day today. I was anticipating rain, especially as I'd mowed the lawns yesterday. And it's 32 degrees centigrade and sunny. So I was out doing more vegetation maintenance this morning, though the clouds are rolling in, so I wouldn't be surprised to see some precipitation. That's the status where I am. Anyhow, to boxing. And another one of the fights on this upcoming Saturday card in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. I'm calling it the Moses Atoma Dillian White card. And there's an interesting fight at super featherweight, which, according to the bookies, we shouldn't even be talking about. It looks like it's going to be a walkover. And I'm, of course, talking about the Ray Ford Abraham Nova fight. Let's have a look at Ray Ford. Former featherweight champion. Took a loss to Nick Ball. Moved up in weight. Now, of course, it's super featherweight, 130 pounds. Overall record, 17-1-1. 5'7", 69-inch reach. New Jersey lad. He's got 133 rounds under his belt and a 47% KO ratio. Last four fights. Decision win over Thomas Matisse. Before that, a decision win over Orlando Gonzalez. And then that loss, split decision loss, against Nick Ball. And then before that, Otabek Klamatov, decision win. The bookies have Ray Ford, decimal odds, 1.14. So put $1 on and get 14 cents back, plus your dollar, of course. Ray Savage Ford, that's how he likes to be addressed. I saw, he seemed taciturn. That's the word. I saw him interviewed earlier and he, minimal answers. Like, what do you think about Abraham Nova? No, just another guy. That sort of thing. Taciturn. Because of course this fight, he was originally scheduled to fight Anthony Cacace, one of my favorite fighters. And Cacace, of course, threw a shoe, as it were, and was unable to fight. And so Abraham Supernova has been brought in. Now, the Supernova, record 24-3-1, 31 years of age, 5'9", 72-inch reach. The bigger man. And if you look at him, he's got a set of pipes on him. He looks like a big man. He's, obviously super featherweight, 130 pounds. But when you see him walk out, he looks quite a bit bigger. I mean, perfectly honest, if you saw him, you'd think, oh, he's a welterweight, 147. So he looks a very big featherweight, very powerful looking fellow. From New York, originally from Puerto Rico, but from New York, so there'll be that bit of a local derby type thing, New York and New Jersey going at it. 70% KO ratio. Quite the different KO ratio to Ray Ford. And what's Ray Ford's power like when he's moved from 125 to 130? What's his punch resistance like moving up? These are questions. Now, Abraham Supernova has not fought the same level of competition. His last wins caused German Ivan Miratz to retire in the third round. Before that, he drew with Umberto Galindo. And then in terrible year in 2024, he took losses to Andres Cortez and O'Shaquille Foster. Sorry if I'm butchering these names. I'm really not very good with a lot of names. The bookies don't give him much of a chance. 6.25. So, what do we think? Well, Abraham Nova seems very confident. He's got very quick hands. He's very good with counter punching. Ray Ford is, I would say, skill levels superior, more experience. And when I say more experience, I mean more experience at this level. Also, it's not his first trip to Riyadh. It would be easy to say that you would expect to see a Ray Ford unanimous points win over the distance. You can tell I'm hesitating because that's the logical thing to say, right? Ray Ford is a former champion, albeit at a lower weight, has coming off a better record. There's something about Abraham Nova that I think this might be one of those fights that sort of goes against the grain. Abraham Nova could be a banana skin, as they say. A bloody big banana skin, quite frankly. I have a feeling, and it's only a feeling, it's just one guy's opinion. It's actually not supported by any empirical evidence. So I'm going to say something which you probably all think, well, stupid old fool. He needs to, think about this again. I think Abraham Nova might stop Raymond Ford. That's it. I'm saying it. I would not be surprised to see a stoppage win for Abraham Nova. I think he's the man of the moment. He's desperate. He wants to get back on the horse. He wants to do good things. I have a feeling that Abraham Nova is going to stop Ray Ford. Just a feeling. I can't even explain it to myself why I have that feeling. But it's just a feeling. Now, if you are seriously thinking of putting a bet on, you'd have to put the bet on Raymond Ford. Like, he is the favourite. Logic would say he would win. I mean, I'm going to put $5, the pensioner's bet, right? I'm going to put a flutter on Abraham Nova. And I'm thinking of a stoppage win. That's my call. You can laugh at me on Sunday, I guess, when all this is done and dusted. But that's my call. I'm going to go for a stoppage win for Abraham Nova. You heard it here. You can make fun of me on Sunday. Thanks so much for watching. Please hit the like if you can. Please share if you would like. If you're watching this and you've not yet subscribed, please subscribe. It would be nice. And please, of course, join us all in the comment section. We have some really good discussions going back and forth. Most importantly, have a fabulous day wherever in the world you are. Thanks very much. Cheers. Bye-bye.